Hi, it's Bricks on Bricks here for another video, and today, as you can see, I will be doing the third video in my tier list series, and today I will be ranking all the episodes of Season 2 Legacy of the Green Ninja in the Ninjago series. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, the first episode is Darkness Shall Rise, and overall, I don't think this episode was bad. This was the first filler episode in the filler half of the season, but I don't think it was bad. There are a few things I did enjoy about the episode, so I will put it in okay. Next up, we have the next filler episode, which is Pirates vs. Ninja, and in my opinion, it's in the same book as the first episode. It's also okay. There were many annoying parts, but I can still somewhat enjoy the episode. And next up, we have episode 3. Sorry, I'm trying to find it here. Double Trouble. Sorry about that. Double Trouble, and I will put it in bad because I really don't like this episode. One of the worst episodes in the series, in my opinion. So yeah, it's definitely going in bad. Really childish episode. Really horrible plot. Okay, and next up we have episode 17 of the series, Ninja Ball Run. And yeah, I like the race aesthetic of this episode, but overall, it wasn't my favorite thing, and I think it was the worst out of the episodes we've put in okay so far. So yeah, I'm going to put it in the okay tier. Okay, and next up we have Child's Play, which I think is better than Ninja Ball Run. Honestly, I think it's the best filler episode because it has some things to do with the plot, like what happens to Lloyd at the end of the episode, and I just kind of enjoy some of that, so yeah, it'll be at the very top of the okay tier. Okay, and finally, getting into the last episode of the filler half of the season, we have Wrong Place, Wrong Time, which I am going to put in amazing because I really enjoyed the time travel aesthetic of this episode. I really enjoyed it. This is a controversial opinion, but I did really enjoy this episode. Okay, and getting into the main plot or Dark Island half of this season, the first episode is the Stone Army, and for me, this was definitely a good episode. I'm not going to put it in great or amazing, but I think it was a good episode and a good start to the Dark Island stuff. Okay, and next up we have The Day Ninjago Stood Still, which I think is in the same book as the previous episode. I think it's also a good episode, but not quite great or amazing. I do like, how Ninjago's being attacked and stuff. There was some good action, but like some of it was just a bit boring to watch. So yeah, I will put it in good. Okay, and next up, getting into the next episode, and the first episode where the ninjas are on their way to the Dark Island or on the Dark Island, we have The Last Voyage. And in my opinion, this is definitely a great episode. I just really enjoy the development Zane gets in this episode. Love seeing Dr. Julian for the first time. So yeah, it's definitely a great episode. Okay, and getting into the last 4 episodes of the season, the first one we have is Island of Darkness, which I am going to put in great, but not as great as The Last Voyage, although it's still a really good episode. So yeah, it's definitely going into the great tier. Next up, we have The Last Hope, which I will put between The Last Voyage and Island of Darkness. This was definitely a really good episode, and it started us off with the final battle itself that had been set up since the pilot season. So yeah, it's definitely going into great. And now getting into the first part of the season finale, Return of the Overlord. No, it's not going in great. It is going into amazing. I really enjoyed this episode. In fact, in my opinion, this is the best episode of the season. Overall, I would give it a 10 out of 10. So yeah, definitely an amazing episode. And the last episode we have here is the finale of the season, Rise of the Spinjitzu Master, and I'm going to put this episode in great at the very top of that great tier. I don't think this is quite as good as the previous season finale, Day of the Great Devourer, but I still enjoy it, so yeah, it's definitely going to go into the great tier. So now that we have ranked all the episodes of Season 2, Legacy of the Green Ninja, the video is basically over, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned for my future tier list videos.